t-shirt and hoodie business now. Urban Anthropology, Crackhead Division. The sun directly behind my skull. Now look how shiny my ears are, look at that! So I forgot to tell you, the population in Bradford, the immediate city centre, is 350,000. But when you take the urban built-up region of main Bradford, it's just over 500,000 people. So Bradford is the seventh largest city in the United Kingdom. It's a steep downhill on this sunny day into central Bradford, and immediately ahead it looks like a giant cream monolith, but it's the side of a modernist building, and not a good look, and it hides the peak of the town hall, which is down there somewhere. And like many of these towns and cities I visited recently, the main urban conurbation is down in the valley. We're on about a 10-degree incline downwards, and we'll get there. That dystopian blue, white and grey building you see in the distance is one of the buildings of the University of Bradford. Now, rather than demolishing it, it's been renovated, it's been done up, and it's not only the Bradford Arena, it's Sanctuary students. I hope they feel safe in that space, if it's called Sanctuary. I can see it's the Bradford Arena, the Bradford Ice Arena, there's also a soft play thing in there, and unfortunately it's the biggest thing I've seen in Bradford so far. Let's change that, let's find other very big things. As we were saying earlier, Bradford has been successful in their bid to be the city of culture in the year 2025. That seems strange to me. That's still, 2.5 years away, 2 years away. And what if Bradford goes to hell? What if every factor of, successful living, what if they all go down? And then what, you're going to have a hellhole, a kind of post-apocalyptic hellhole that is, oh, it's the UK city of culture. All the tourists coming to the UK. Oh, check out the city of culture. They've got, 100% more dead babies, than the rest of the country. Oh, perfectly good place. Very, very, very nice. Our first stop, not sure if we're going to spend long in there. I'm going to keep the video interesting, keep it fast-paced, keep it ranty, but I couldn't resist. Science and Media Museum, not just any, it's the National Science and Media Museum. This represents all of the UK, apparently. Let's see if they like my media, huh? All right, here we go. Science and Media. Hello. Is it free to go in? Oh, okay. No, I have nothing. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me vlogging. I'm doing a tour of Bradford. Good man. So what do you need from me?
It's only just 3 details, that's all it is.
Yeah. Well, that all took a little bit longer than it should have, because they want name, postcode, address, reason for visiting, and I made a, I wasn't rude, but I just said, look, as a matter of principle, I just think it's strange. And then the manager came over and she's like, okay, yeah, we don't have to take anything. So they deleted all my address details, which is just strange, And they look at you like you've got something to hide. Like, oh, why don't you want to give us all your personal details?
No moving parts whatsoever. I just basically had a white.
Whoa!
And started to.
Kodak. Is Kodak still a thing? Kodak's gone bust. This is the end of Kodak. Let's have a look at some cameras. 1950s. Okay. Still very 50s. Kodak was like the dog's bollocks in the day. It was all about, oh, here's some old Canons. This one's for you, Ryan. Olympus. Look at that. Now, these are the exclusive use by hipsters these days. If you're a hipster in a city centre, look at me with my vintage camera. It was okay, but we didn't come to Bradford to look at museum pieces, did we, ladies and gents? Now, look at that. Look how close everything is. Look at that. Wonderful. And where's the red dot? Where am I? Where the hell am I? Here's where I am. And boom, there's Bradford. To think World War I was over 100 years ago, and that's why we don't have any more veterans. Their name liveth forevermore, and if I can just say something controversial for a moment, Dulce decorum est pro patria mori, which was Wilfred Owen's poem saying, oh, how sweet and wonderful it is to die for one's country. Obviously being dry and sarcastic. And look who it is. It's the big lady herself, Queen Vic, silhouetted against the sky. They've made her look huge, not portly, not that, just like in stature. Huge!
Alhambra theatre. Very good. Alhambra, very good. Favorite with the Arabs.
Okay, we're very close to Bradford University, and I want to show you the news. Today's news on Friday, gotta get down. Murderer hid body under blanket in Bath. He did a great job because he's made the papers, so it stayed very well hidden. Nobody knows about it. I think, oh, there's a BMW, not a BMW, a Jaguar XF getting towed. So we're here at Bradford College, the David Hockney building, but what took my eye was this very, very pleasant structure up ahead. We'll get a bit closer, and let me say, here in the centre of Bradford, the demographics seem to be a bit different. It's, I'd say it's about 80% Southeast Asian and 20% white. That's just on walking around for the last 20 minutes. Edward Appleton, the Nobel laureate, pioneer of radio and space science, he discovered the ionosphere. Take that, flat earthers. And he studied here from 1911 till 1913. And look at it, just look at it. Nowhere on earth does architecture like the English used to. Us Brits don't build things like this anymore. We've lost our ball sacks. We're no longer in the testosterone zone. We've fallen out of it. Now it's the detritus of uncaring and unloving studentia. Alley. Alley. Alley, alley, alley. A nice tight alley. The side of Bradford College, which is quite a big complex. I think the students need a bit more education. I think they're trying to say love and money, as in love and money, yo, I do it all for the love, for the money. But look how they spelt monenany. Monenny? Love? Monenany. Monenany. So we're going back down to the city centre. I just got thinking, you know, here in Bradford, the rate of first cousin marriages, people having babies with their first cousins, is very high, which may probably explain why infant mortality here is 100% higher than the national average. Now, as a society, as a taxpayer, I am the society, I am the Senate. Surely we should ban incestuous pregnancies, surely. Because it's not just that the baby suffers, the family suffers. No one wants a baby to suffer or to die in its infancy. But as a society, what's that horrible building over there? My God, we'll explore that one. As a society, we all pay a price. Inbred people commit more crime. Inbred people use the National Health Service a lot more than non-inbred people because they have health difficulties. So we all pay a price for people who cannot stop coveting their dad's brother's daughter. Not allowed. And look at that graphic. Having a good time, but of course it's not a building anymore, it's just a husk. Now, I'm not a pigeon fancier, but I do fancy this particular pigeon. One who works in construction watching, could I ask you a question? Are you familiar with the IntelliPod? What is it? So you go in the pod, you live in the pod, the lights go green, you get your booster, and you go into work. Is that how it works? Is that what it does? Oh my God, looks like a nuclear reactor. It's Chernobyl. Because RMBK reactors do not explode. Not in the Soviet Union. I think I'm in the Central Reservation of Bradford. There's a sign over there in English and Polish. There's a lot of beeping in this town. Honky, honky, honk, honk. Not too many honkies, but a lot of honking. And in the distance, In the distance, look at all that. That's probably a court over there. In the distance, I see some very unique horses. Quit horsing around, cops. Your normal everyday Bradfordians here in Bradfordia. And there's Alhambra building in the pod. What are they building over there? Look. They're like, yeah, give them some glass and metal, a bit of concrete, put a bit of curve on it, it'll be fine. The normies will love it. They leave the sign up, they leave it up, must be worn. Keep your hands clean. Oh, it's all COVID stuff, isn't it? European Union Development Fund. Here we go. Salam alaikum, my Arabic brothers. Gahba, 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 mafi mukh. I do like the very shallow lake, the water feature here in Bradford. You can almost, you know, on a low tide, you can walk to the center, and I'm wearing, of course, my special LG TV 4K kicking trainers. I got them laced up extra tight today because you never know. And we walk across the peninsula to the outpost, and here we go. Look at this. This is the coolest thing I've seen in Bradford so far. Look at that. Are you getting a draining feeling? Do you also have that OCD urge to clear all those dry leaves out of there? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But we're here. Let's go and explore. Now, as someone who hates the sensation of needing to pee, quarter bladder, half bladder, three-quarter bladder, I'm like, get me to the toilet. Bradford, let's turn the camera around, wins the award for the best public toilets, female, male, right here, right here, where you'd want to have a piss. Good on you, Bradford. In terms of things right in the city centre, it is bizarre having a magistrates court facing the square like that. But that's what they want. They've got a youth court in there. Look, if you have a look. Youth court. Yeah. Ugly. Uninspiring. Scary. And it still maintains that rundown, broken Britain 1970s vibe, as you can see. Here he is. Go on, give me a trick. Give me a full ollie, half ollie, three-quarter Nelson, upside down.
I can try a pop stubbish sometimes.
Go on.
I don't know, I'm a bit unsteady here.
I don't know, you're doing well.
You got really spinning, man.
No worries. Other cities could do with a large expanse of water in the centre. It's very calming to the Homo sapien mammalian mind. Water, when there's water nearby, you're like, yeah, this is a good spot to start a settlement. It's a very basic primal instinct that near water, you won't die of thirst. So we come across a pond, not across, you've seen it in the last 10 shots. We come upon, you shouldn't be coming upon too many things, but coming upon a town hall with its consent is perfectly fine. There's plenty of wet wipes around. We're here on Channing Tatum Way. Channing Tatum Way. Are you going to Channing my Tatum? I hope you do. So, of course, when the government is using public money, as in not their own money, they make the town hall the most spectacular building. And why not? You see, they're going to build something for the peasants. I know it's different eras, I know. And boom. Oh my God, we've got a van going around with an autism reality experience. So they give the participants autism and call it that. What do my autist viewers think of this? Your condition is now an amusement ride. Speaking of amusement rides, look at these. No, I was going to say these men. There's a lady on the left, a man on the right. Let's have a quick look. What we'll do, we'll have a quick look at this bad boy. In fact, we're doing that right now. British flag, gargoyles, sandstone carved kings and queens. There's Henry VIII. Who wants a bit of Henry? It's Friday night. You all need a Henry, guys. Get a Henry. It'll improve your Friday night. better than alcohol. Get a Henry VIII. Better for you. Look at this. The Bradford Police Museum. Hello, gentlemen. The three of you look like you're going to throw some Cockney peasants on a ship to Australia for stealing a loaf of bread.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Nothing wrong at all. Thank you very much. Cheers. So there you go, Bradford Police Museum. I love it. See, in the Manchester Police Museum, they don't have three fine-dressed gentlemen hanging outside because they're weak. Bradford strong, Manchester weak. Take care. See ya. Very, very nice. Now, wouldn't you agree that a city tour is best done with blue skies? York was excellent. York was stunning. But York was wetter than an possum's pocket. What was it? Otter's pocket? What was it you guys said in the comment section? Wetter than a nun. Wetter than a priest in a lake. Now, I'm going to try and find out where those cops that were horsing around, where have they gone? It's all very impressive. Just imagine it 150, 200 years ago. How the peons in the day. This street's called Aldermanbury. Aldermanbury. There's the old Prudential Assurance building. Look at that. Getting a Glasgow vibe, guys. Right, this one's for a good friend of mine. Good friend, that's for you, mate. You know who you are. Oh, I think I found where the crackheads like to hang out and drink. It's here. Yeah, it's definitely here. Where's the horses? Oh, there they are. Oh, it's a steep hill. I'll never catch them with my short legs. Horses have turned around. We're going to intercept them. We're going to be like one of those cop movies. There's cop movies from San Francisco in the 70s where they're chasing a car on the grid system and they see the car turn right up there, so they go around this way and they intercept them on the city grid. That's what we're going to do with the horses. Jewelry, gold, and thermal long johns. Bed sheets, duvets, pillows. I hear buskers in the distance. Wait a minute. I recognize that strange voice. That Bob Dylan voice. Can hardly sing. I know who that is, I think. Okay, we're on Bank Street. Here we go. Hustlergate. It's for the hustlers. I love it. Hustlergate. Brilliant. Bank Street. Where's the dot? Where's the dot? Where's the dot? We're there somewhere. Oh, there we are. There we are. I'm sure you guys can hear that. Oh no, don't stop. Don't stop when I start filming. That is wrong. It's got to start again. Come on. Here we go. My goodness. Oh, shivers. Shiver, shiver, shivers. Yeah, why not? Look at this modernist monstrosity. What were they thinking? It's not Gattaca, it's not Brave New World. It's just shit. Of course the police are searching someone. I'm glad I intercepted them, but I spent too long with the dancers.
behind me, the fine specimens of Bradford are being searched by the safari wardens here. They're very reticent to come off their horses because there's very large mammalian attacks here on the Serengeti. But they've nabbed one.
Sir, did you touch that horse's bottom without its consent? Now, the reason the police lady warned you not to touch it because they kick, and you might die. You don't want to die, sir. No, but I can tell by the way you are. Have I ever been kicked by a horse? No, but I can tell you have, sir. Right. Let's get an under horse shot. Here we go.
Yeah, Josh.
All right. I have a feeling he is free to go and enjoy his weekend. Lighting in the sunny haze is very nice. And that camera's following me. It was looking at the horseman. Hello. How are you? It's following me. Charlie Veitch is in town. Keep the crackheads away. All right, mate. Okay, I think we're done with this peaceful scene here. A very British scene. Everyone's happy. It's all over. It's all over. Goodbye to the police lady. Goodbye to the police horses. Goodbye to the policeman. See ya, dude. Take care. Even sunshine can make Kirkgate look good. Not even the sun. Oh, an advert for Wakanda Forever. Camera boy has forgotten about me now, and he's back on the scene. Okay, we've got the green man. Oh, we've not got the green man any longer. Look at TJ Hughes. Poor old TJ Hughes. It was a kind of department store, shopping mall type thing. Very big in the 90s. Very big. And now across the UK, the one, is it Oldham? Yeah, Oldham TJ Hughes has gone bust as well. And not even the lovely Art Deco architecture could have saved them, because nobody wanted to shop in TJ Hughes anymore. Now, I'll bet you my left testicle that they're going to turn this into expensive flats. And yeah, it's a lot of sandstone as far as the eye can see. Now, I'm not going to walk up there, but we'll take the camera up there. There you go. Specialist immigration lawyers, visa trek, and not very happy. Oh my, the hole goes all the way through. It's from TJ Hughes. A lovely little uneven cobbled road, which I believe goes up to absolutely nowhere. But look at it, just look at it. And here, pretending you're in a Manhattan apartment, there you go, there's your fire escape. And there's the naked man, all the friends, all 6 of them, looking at the naked man. Yeah. And did you know, the reason why Friends is so popular on Netflix and in other places is that they filmed it with film, with actual celluloid, silver celluloid. So it's ultra high definition anyway. Whereas The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was filmed on video camera in standard definition. So when you try and scale it up to a 48-inch or a 51-inch or a 60-inch television, it don't look so good, sir. No! Even in Bradford, there's a big sign saying, just stop oil! Just stop it! As the cars drive past using oil, as ambulances go to save children's lives using oil, as people find their long-lost lovers and rekindle romances with aviation using oil. These people here know better than you. Happy Deepawali. Happy Deepawali. Oh, don't beat me, I'm not on the road. Happy Diwali. Oh shit, who's beeping who? I don't know. What I know about Southeast Asian communities here in Great Britain is that they love a souped up Mercedes C-Class, and with Go Faster stripes on it, oh, C63S, 5 or 6 litre V8. They love it. Okay, please ignore the music. Sheep. Sheep. The sheep in basket. And the ceiling's not doing too well. It's all over. Yeah, it's truly all over, and they say it's cleaned regularly. That urine smell says otherwise. British city centre is complete without the peaceful barriers for the you-know-whats. The family spells out refugees. We cannot walk alone, it says. Godwin Street. Oak Street. And everywhere you go, there's smashy. What is that, an octopus? I don't know. Candy store. Now, of course, you can see the Kool-Aid guy burst through the wall. He goes, oh yeah! And he looks about right. But the M&M guy looks very strange. Take a guess here, looking down Upper Piccadilly. Every city seems to have a Piccadilly. What is the story with that? But I think that's the former courthouse. That's the old magistrates. And lovely though it was, it's not big enough for the criminals of Bradford. Life is peaceful there. We're on Rawson Square, ladies and gents. And even on the coldest day so far, it was the first frost this morning as I got up and went downstairs. The first frost. Now, our target, in fact, this is all our target. In the 60s, they're like, yeah, let's redevelop it. We'll do some sort of lovely car park mixed with market, mixed with shops and offices. The public will love it. Except they didn't. That sun behind the building looks amazing. Look at that halo, halo, halo. I can see your halo. What is that? Ostler? Oastler? Ostler. Looks terrifying. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll call 999. I'm being a victim of attack, and it's Fubar Bundy. I have found a space in Bradford where dreams come to die. Here we go. I'll get you some better angles of this monster. But it seems to be a former Olive Grove foundation. I can see why they banned using your phone whilst driving. You know, using your phone as a pedestrian and filming and narrating. It turns me into a retard. And I'm always almost getting run over. And speaking of that, I don't know if it's long COVID or if it's other things causing cognitive decline, but I've been on the road as a motorist. Oh, sorry about the wind if it's noisy. I've been on the road as a motorist a lot recently and seeing a lot of unforced errors. A lot of people almost getting run over themselves. People changing lane without any reason, cars almost crashing. And in Walkden, just 2 days ago, my friend Jordan, he sends me photographs of the main intersection of Walkden, all closed down, full of ambulances, police cars, fire engines. And what were they doing? They were using the giant claw to chop an old man out of his crashed car. And as you can imagine, that rush hour was pretty bad. Now, Omar, born in 1964, has a very nice car. Good old abandoned, very abandoned, to a very ordered little row of houses over here. Look at this. What an avenue. I like. It seems to be houses, you know, for people not earning too much money, but it's done in a very lovely fashion. And I believe I see a mosque. Is that a mosque? Probably. I love it. It's always imagining people 200 years ago doing the exact same route. And speaking of routes, how did the Americans look at that word and say route? It's not a route, it's a route. Now, what the hell is even that? In it. Bad boy chiller crew, disrespectful, in it. I was walking along saying, that's a funny looking suitcase. And then I got closer, I was like, that's a funny looking sofa bed. But no, it's the rear seat of a van. Or middle row of a van. Never seen that dumped in the street before. Ugh. Ugh. I love a rundown little alleyway. Where's the cop car? Where is it? There he is. MJB 1898. I love it. I found the premium, the main fighting pub, hardman pub in Bradford. I would be filming around the corner, but there's a very hard man. And even with my shaved head, even though I look like Romper Stomper, I still think they'd fuck me up. So, yeah. Army careers. Now, let's see if it's a good deal. Look at that. You can wear some weird Call of Duty Modern Warfare stuff. Money in your pocket, and the other one is holding a cigarette. So, look at that. As a soldier, you don't have to spend any money because they put you in basically an army barracks, which is a soldier prison, and then look, it's all free. So, okay, you might have to kill the odd Russian, or be killed by the odd Russian, or Belarusian, or Iranian. I don't think China's going to join in World War III. China's too clever. I disagree with them 100%, the Chinese Communist Party, but the Chinese want order and money and trade, which is what everyone should want, especially the Russians, especially Vladimir Putin. What a tard. Okay, plane spotters, do your work. What the hell is that? What is it? A380 or is that a jumbo? Or is it an A340? A very big trend on the American internet, or shall I say the internet frequented by Americans, is a big push for walkable cities. They want to be able to walk places. They see us Europeans and we walk everywhere. It's amazing. In America it's different. Massive car parks, everything's spread out. There's no walkable cities. But as I see abandoned shop after abandoned shop, I wonder if it's only the internet that's killed the high street. Maybe, just maybe, the fact that violent street crime has increased quite dramatically, and the reporting of it because of the internet, we're all seeing every single time someone gets hurt, it's a video. And so is the great British public now terrified of coming out into city centres because it is a bit rough? And so video didn't only kill the radio star, the internet didn't only kill the high street star. The fact that the British streets are becoming a bit more wild has maybe killed the high street star. Every man's like, come on guys, let me through. He's got no chance. He's going to hit Prius Taxi Boy. He's going to hit the Volkswagen van. He's got no chance. Payne's Dairies, you're going to have to wait. And the little white transit minivan, you're going to have to wait. Nobody beeps. Everyone's patient. It's actually quite reassuring. Look at that. Everyone's waiting because Payne's Dairies man knows that the passengers at the van, sorry, Payne's Dairies lorry, knows that van man is about to move. Dairies happily enters the service yard and off he goes. Free as a bird. Free as the udder on an organic free-range cow. There's a lot of homeless people and assorted crackheads walking around here in Bradford, and the sad news is they're all white. Not seen any black homeless, not seen any Asian homeless. There was the Asian fellow getting patted down by the horse police, but he's the only one of the maybe 2 or 3 dozen others I've seen, they've all been white. This lovely building is the City Vaults. It's now a pub and restaurant. A sign took my fancy. The sign simply said, not simply read, it simply said, wait for it, it simply said that. And I was like, oh, okay, might as well check it out. Shiny. I am feeling very unpeaceful. The reason I'm feeling unpeaceful is I could not find the Peace Museum. So here, have an ambulance instead. Now, Bradford Speaker's Corner. Look at that. I would stand and speak here, but my audience would be the back of a burger van. Back of a bugger van. Oh, there's police and ambulances. It's all going on. We'll go and have a look. Okay, there's a crackhead benches to my right. There you go. And it's our friend, the police horses again. He's okay. He made... Oh! The 2 police ladies have decided, well...
No, we're getting off now, sir. Yeah, take care.
My kingdom for a horse. What a nice lady, smiling the wave. Oh my god, I gotta get boosted. Gotta get boosted. Gotta have my 18 boosters. 100 boosters. But wait a minute. Not allowed. Horses stuck in traffic. You gotta love it. So, St. George's Hall. Now, I got a feeling that this is a new part of the city that we've not yet explored. We'll come round. I think there's something called the Broadway down there. Looks big, looks menacing. But we'll go up here and have a look at the Bradford interchange first. Click, clock, 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 clock. Bradford interchange. Does that M mean that there's a metro? Is there a subway here? Only one way to find out, and it's not Google. I'm going to do it live, like they used to, like our grandfathers used to. Now, yes, apparently there is a metro. Apparently so. But we're in the car. So I'm not going to metro it today. I just want to have a look at the horror that is Bradford interchange again. Good old Soviet Union vibes here. Where can you get to on the metro? Shipley Market, West Bowling, Haworth Rose, Scholes, Towngate, Eldwick, Baildon, Lucy Hall Drive, via Morley, Huddersfield Bus Station. We're not too far from Hudders. And Wakefield, Buttershaw, Allerton, Beerley, Leeds. Yeah, why not? What do you guys think of the clock tower? I'm getting weird medieval vibes, you know, Arthur, Knights of the Round Table, Lancelot, Guinevere. Obviously it's not, probably built in the 1850s, but something's off about it, something strange about it. And now that I think about it, it looks slightly like the minaret atop a mosque to do the call to prayer. Street, I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand, da-na-na-na-na-na. Drakey, Drakey, Drake, Drake, that'll be the day. And this big square behind the Queen Victoria Hotel, which is this structure here, there is Great Victoria, it's called. Great Victoria. We're at the Law Courts. Law Courts, not to be confused with the Magistrates Court. This is probably a mix of Crown Court and Civil Courts. That's my guess. Let's go and have a look at the entrance. Great Victoria. Now, of course, Dieu et mon droit means God and my right. Or maybe I'm being too literal about it. Maybe it's my God-given rights. God-given rights. Now inside you can see it's pretty much your standard fare of Oh hi, what's up?
This side. See that grate? You need to spin it on the side of the grate.
That's not true.
It is, honest to God.
No. I've seen journalists. It's basically the law states that if there's people going in and out of the court, fair enough. But out here in public, no, I've checked.
This is our property there.
Yeah.
And that side is the court, is the council property.
What do you mean, property?
You see where this grate is?
So you're saying that if I got interested in that bollard and filmed that bollard, you guys are welcome to call the police on me. I honestly don't mind. But I'm a tourist. I'm just admiring your lovely city.
We understand that. But
Policy. All right. If you guys are confident, get the police and I'll listen to them. But I can't just listen to you. Guys are not cops. You're not cops. So what if you're wrong?
We're not wrong.
How do you know you're not wrong?
You filmed me there.
I'm filming everyone. I'm clearly filming. I don't think I'm wrong. I think you're all wrong. So, where is the line that you say it's okay for me to... That one there? Guys, go and do your job and leave the photographer alone. I've had enough of you guys barking orders, being like that. Yeah, it's public property. Thank you. See, he's smiling. Yeah, Charlie Veitch, subscribe to the channel. Building above us, St. George's Hall, was the first public building where the public raised the money by public subscription to build it. And look at the ornateness of it. Look at that. They literally don't build them like they used to. Now I think our next stop is Broadway. Yeah, we've not been here yet. Shiny, shiny, shiny. The light. Is there a light in Oldham or Rochdale? It's like a independent cinema, but it can't be that independent if there's another one. Look at that. So many Turkish people in Germany that it's German doner kebab now. And their Christmas tree is literally a load of old balls. Well, Broadway, it would have a Broadway if it wasn't for all the centre shops down here. Do any of my viewers remember in the 90s, probably more in the United States, in the 90s, the advert with a small chihuahua going, "Yo quiero Taco Bell," became so mega viral. It was like the Budweiser frogs, you know, Bud, Y, Zer. Do any British viewers remember the Taco Bell chihuahua? Or is it just me? So many nice buildings here in Bradford. You can really see how Wool in Woolopolis must have really changed the city from a kind of northern backwater to an industrial powerhouse. So we're at Forster Square, but I don't see any square, nor do I see the Forster Square train station. Nice. If you don't want to get rained on, if you're, I was going to say if you're homeless, as that guy there's doing. Pretty eerie though. And you can see the marks where they've started fires in the past. Is that to keep warm? They're starting fires to keep warm in there. There you go, more evidence of soot from the fires. Very, very sad. Now look at this. This is art. You got your blue crystals there. very Breaking Bad. And then if you get the chemical composition a bit wrong, you've got your green crystals. Jesse! Very sad. Well. I found Forster Street train station. Here we are. There's the trains. There's the high-vis people. Allahu Akbar, Shadu an la ilaha illallah. Yeah. It's all luxury 1 and 2 bedroom apartments with in-house private gymnasium. The architecture here in Bradford is a lot nicer than the general architecture in Manchester, which makes me think that Woolopolis, which is Bradford, wasn't bombed as much as Cottonopolis, which is Manchester. I think the Luftwaffe bombed the absolute shit out of Manchester. There are a few nice old buildings, but not whole districts like Bradford has. It's very aesthetically pretty here in Braddy. Earlier we were filming from over there and I filmed this boy and I said, yeah, that's probably the old magistrates. No, Charlie, so wrong. Built in 1877 and it's number 22. The registry office, or the register office. NSL is working in partnership with the local and central government. Trusted outsourcing, and what he's doing, he's working for the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, and he's using... Hi mate.
He's up the road taking a clamp off the vehicle.
Is he?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So there's 2 of us.
Yeah?
He's just up the top of this road, he's taking a clamp off. You'll see him in 2 minutes coming back with the clamp.
No worries. My name's Charlie Veitch, I'm a YouTuber, and I love...
Hi Charlie Veitch.
Hello guys, look at this guy. And he knows to smile and wave whenever anyone films. What's your name, mate?
I'm Damien.
Damien, nice to meet you, mate.
All right,
subscribe to Charlie Veitch.
Charlie Veitch.
Cheers, mate. So as I was saying, ANPR cameras, automatic number plate recognition, because Damien's going to catch all the non-road tax people.
Yeah,
that's it. Well, I'm going to go find Clampman. Cheers, Damien. Sit. Is this the cathedral? Or is it the Waterstones? Friendly bunch, the Bradfordians, that I've met so far. Hustlergate leads to Hustlers University, founded by Andrew Tate, who has been banned off all the social media in the Western world. And he's just converted to Islam. I think he'd love Bradford. Okay, now we're looking for the cathedral, which I understand is back along Hustlergate, and another 8-minute walk that way. Now I want to see if it's still in use. Every city has its own different brand of ball camera to spin around and look at you. I think the Peace Museum actually exists. I've searched and I have not found. Nope, all lies. Okay, augmented reality, do it. What? Back in the shopping mall? Okay. Right, we will find this cathedral. I think we gotta, yeah, look at the ball. We gotta go through the Broadway again. Super dry, like Ben Shapiro's wife. Okay, we're on Church Bank and boom, there it is. We are here. Our boy Samson with his long hair. Go on, Samson, hold it up. Or tear it down, whichever one you choose. I like all the trees. That's a good touch. Main entrance. Let's do it. Let's go in. Bet they don't charge a fee here in Bradford. Slava Ukraini! Main entrance, eh? This stone was laid by Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, 1953. Hello, how are you? Sorry, sir, sorry. Sorry, can I just get a quick video of you creating some amazing cleanliness? Go on, give it a blast. Please? Go on. Yes! Thank you very much. Oh wow, that's a nice effect. Are you guys ready for Elf on the Fudging Shelf? Quite bloody right. Anti-Bolshevism is probably one of the finest things a human being can do.
Service this Sunday as well as the Sunday after.
Yeah?
Lots of churches have got them now.
Yeah.
It's called There and Not There.
There and not there. So these are the not there people.
Those are the not there, yes. In memory of people who died during the First World War. As did. I've got my own sort of lack of history of it, actually. I'm from New Zealand originally, and my mum, who was born in 1898,
Wow.
saw a young man off to the First World War, and he never came back.
Yeah.
And 40 years later, she married, well, 30 years later, she married my father, another man altogether. So I've got my own unknown soldier. I don't even know his name.
Fair enough. No, thank you.
Those are part of it, and also certainly in one or two. Yes, there's one. We've got those as well.
Oh yeah, the famous World War I soldier guys. Yeah.
Yes.
So these clear perspex ones are for the people who couldn't be here.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Now hang on. If that's a good angle,
Yeah.
I can wedge a hymn book down there.
Let me see. So me and the very kind gentleman from New Zealand who gave me some we're trying to get the reflection on the back of the perspex clear man of the back window.
Let me bring a hymn book or two.
Okay. Now, I think if we maybe tilt this one very slightly. Wait, this way actually. There you go. Let me try now. Let's see. Right, we've got the hymn books. I think our lighting conditions are not favourable. I've come at the wrong time of the day, but I do appreciate your help. And I know what you mean. Now, I've got the reflection of the blue of that thing, so if I come...
You haven't got a...
Oh, wait, there we go. I've got it. I've got it now, yes.
With a dark background, so
Yep.
the reflection comes up.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I'm going to show you. That is amazing. No, you won't. Official Charlie Veitch t-shirts. Not just this design. I'm going to try and show you the other design available at my friend Harvey's website in the link below in the description box. On the very sunny corner of Peckover Street and Chapel Street. Wait a minute, I was going to do David Hockney. We'll do David Hockney in a second. But I found a limestone grandfather clock and a limestone grandfather sofa built into the wall here on Chapel Street. Yeah. I like it because it's different. You don't see that every day. In fact, I've never seen it. And here it is. There's a very famous artist, or photographer, I forget, called David Hockney. And there he is. He looks like a little Clarice, what's his name? Hannibal Lecter. He's got a real Anthony Hopkins vibe. I've not seen an Anthony Hopkins look-alike since my adventures down the Cottagers Cove. Now, David Hockney, artist, photographer, I don't know, but he's been stenciled. He's been stenciled. Here's you, here's me, taking a photo of... East Parade we are on now. Seek, and ye shall find. I wasn't wrong, for once. Modern art. I think it's a cubist man. What a load of shit. It looks like a giant stone man. Like, you've seen Darren Aronofsky's film called Noah, about Noah, with Russell Crowe as Noah. Well, these are the big rock guys, the big stone monsters, golems or something, that come and help him out against the barbarians. And we're going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you've enjoyed Bradfordia, Bradford. And we end on the Independent Labour Party with so much red, white and blue. Look at that. You've got America, Britain, France, Germany, Holland, Serbia, Japan. I don't know. I don't know all the flags, but it says celebrating the centenary of the formation of the Independent Labour Party at Bradford, January 13th, 1893. There is no wheel save common wheel. Okay, thank you very much for watching. This has been Charlie Veitch, obviously on the Charlie Veitch channel. See you next time.